I'm gonna share the net. Okay, boom. Man,
Yes,
them,
yes, 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 people. We're live again. 45-minute footy talk. African King with my co-host Rasta Stocks. We're here for another video, but Rasta, how you doing today?
bro. I fell asleep in that Madrid game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I fell asleep watching that, bro. It's Real Madrid. You're supposed to be excited. You feel me,
Yeah,
bro? I'm like, bro, what the is this, bro? What the is this, bro? Seriously,
yeah. I thought they would take it a bit more serious, but I'm guessing they're looking for most of these bigger teams. They're looking at it like a preseason kind of thing. So
bro.
it's a bit of a weird one.
King, it's Real Madrid, bro. It's Real Madrid, bro. For crying out loud, bro. It's Real Madrid. I don't know what the King. You know what? Let me not speak. Let me
No,
not.
no, go on.
It's
Speak
Real.
your truth.
King. It's Real Madrid. You, last season was an embarrassing season for Real Madrid, bro. That
Yeah,
shit was embarrassing. They sacked Carlo Ancelotti, right, for not winning nothing. Nothing. Only thing they won was the Intercontinental Cup and the Champions League and the and La Liga. But going into the new season for Real Madrid, that's embarrassing, bro. I'm not gonna
yeah,
hold you on that, bro. Like I we all like Madrid differently. Know what I mean?
yeah,
But bro, because Madrid plays some very nice, attractive football over the years. That
yeah,
season when Zidane won the Champions League 3 times back to back to back to back to back. I'm like, what? What? How? Man,
yeah,
listen, bro. I've seen Madrid play some decent football. I seen them play some great football. I've seen them play some fantastic football. But this in the Club World Cup, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
they felt tired. They felt like they were playing tired, lethargic. That's what it felt like. It felt like there was only really one team trying, and they were
That's
on
Al
like first
Hilal,
gear.
Al Hilal,
Yeah,
Al Hilal.
Al Hilal. But that's the. I think for me, Al Hilal and the South American teams, you can't afford to just be in first gear. The quality of players that these teams have.
Bro, people underestimate the South American. Bro, they are ballers, and they come
Yeah,
from the street. So imagine they're ballers. They go into the academies there, and then they have the street ballers. So ballers and street ballers playing on the same team. It's going to be headaches and problems for teams on the international level, bro. I mean Europe level, I should say. But yeah, international level too. Same shit.
yeah, no, definitely. You've seen it with Dortmund when they played Fluminense. They got Thiago Silva at the back. Even Inter Milan struggled with the Mexican team Monterrey, so that was surprising as well. And then yeah,
Yeah.
the Saudi team Al Hilal, they've got some good players. Ruben Neves plays like that.
Yeah.
Koulibaly at the back.
So
It's a
King,
weird one.
yeah. Now, give me a second. I'm gonna share my screen real quick, right? I'm going to share my screen real quick. Bosh. Here we go. So the 2025-2026 season is out. Obviously, I'm a United fan, so I click on United first. But um, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So burn. So we have burn. It is out. It is out, bro. It is out. So Wolves, West Ham, Tottenham, Sunderland. Yeah, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing Sunderland and Newcastle. That rivalry. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
that's gonna
lie.
be exciting.
And Leeds United are back. Woo! 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 So King, like how we had the 20 teams here, right? I'm gonna zoom in a little more. Hold up. Come on, zoom. Why the hell you're not zooming in? Okay, here we go. So out of these teams, right? From a scale of 1 to 10, who you see in top 10?
Top 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very difficult question. I can give you like top 5, and then
Top five. Yeah, give me a top 5 first.
top 5 will probably be not in any particular order: City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The 5 after that is you're probably looking at your Brightons, your Villas, probably United if they have a good chance, Fulham, Brentford if they get the right manager, maybe a Bournemouth, those type of teams.
Mm-hmm.
Forest will be up there. Actually, you know what? I think Forest will finish second half of the table this season.
Because of Europe.
Yeah.
They might get tired.
Yeah, I think they'll focus on that and they'll win it. They'll win the European competition, depending on which one they're in.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it's the Conference League, they'll win it, but they'll finish like 10th or 11th, maybe 12th.
Mm-hmm. And who you see going? Who you think is getting relegated?
I've said Sunderland, Burnley, West Ham.
Ouch!
Honorable mentions to Leeds and to Wolves.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie though. Mike's, Mike's, right? He said it. He said he's seen West Ham getting relegated, bro.
Yeah, I actually after he said that, I was thinking, no, man, West Ham have too much. And then I was looking at their team. I was looking at the players that they could lose. Are they going to be willing to get players in? He also said that the sporting director is their owners now, and that's never a good look.
That's embarrassing, bro. Yeah. That's
never a good look.
That's embarrassing, bro. Let me see something. So yeah, I'm actually on the Premier League. Sorry, my bad. So these are the matches that's coming up, yeah?
Yeah.
So out of these games, who you think which game are you willing to see, excited to watch the most?
Watch the most? I think the two out those ones that excite me is Villa, Newcastle, United, Arsenal. Those are probably the ones that'll be intrigued to see how your teams look. Then those two, because Villa and Newcastle are going to be teams vying for Europe, and then it's going to be interesting to see how United fare against Arsenal.
Yeah, I know. I tell people we got lucky beating them. We got lucky beating them in the FA Cup, and we drew against them the last time. So let's see. Let's see, to be honest. But, bro, it's going to be an interesting season, bro. It is going to be an interesting season, bro. It's going to be an interesting season. But honestly, King, about the Club World Cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna just switch the Club World Cup, right? Boom. Let me go back up. Wait.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Wait. No. About the Club World Cup, people. Honestly, man. Madrid, bro. Like, what are we doing here, Madrid?
You're asking about the Club World Cup?
Yeah. Well, like, honestly, with Madrid today, Manchester City won their match today. They won their match today. Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku. Although they got a red card, but City won their match today.
Yeah, they got a really early goal. I think when it comes to these type of games, against teams, if you get an early goal, then it just makes the rest of the game easier because the other team has to come out and actually play. I think for City, so once they got that early goal, they could just implement their game, so they didn't have to try too hard. The red card was a bit. I don't think it was a red card. It was a bit
Yeah.
of a 50-50 one. So they were unfortunate with that. Rico Lewis is gonna. I don't know how many he's gonna miss in the tournament, whether it's one game or three. I think he's probably just gonna miss the next game. But yeah, that was an unfortunate one. I ain't gonna lie to you. For me, yeah.
Yeah, bro. So what you think? I know we spoke about it briefly the other day. So do you
Mm.
think this Club World Cup is going to be a continuation, or this is just a test to see?
I think it will continue, but I just think they made mistakes in the place they put it in, with the timings, the prices, everything around it was bad. The idea is good, but at the same time, it's just, especially with the European teams, the Nations League being so close to the Club World Cup, and then the Club World Cup then finishing, and if you get to the final, then your league starts a couple weeks earlier. I think for a lot of teams, it's not a. It's good to be a part of, but for European teams, basically, it makes your start of the season a lot tougher in the long run. It makes it harder for you to want to actually it's going to make it harder to compete next season, especially at the start, because you're going to be tired. You're not going to be 100%. Whereas teams are gradually building themselves up to the Premier League. You're going to be at a different stage in terms of, you may be more prepared for the league in terms of fitness, maybe, but at the same time, it's no rest, so a lot more injury prone with the teams in this, and some of the pitches aren't even fully grass. Some of they're 3D pitches, so you can get those freak accidents, those freak injuries as well. So it's a difficult one.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I hear you. Alkevin just messaged me. He said he's trying to sleep. If he can't get no sleep, he'll pass by. You feel me?
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. I remember I'm clicking on my screen here, thinking my screen is not sharing. Oh my god, bro! I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, wait. What the hell am I doing? What if something was on the screen that I was not supposed to show? I could have got you. I could have got you a strike. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? But yeah, King. Honestly, bro. Back Madrid disappointed me today, bro. They fucking disappointed me today, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like they disappointed me last season. I was happy that they put City in this cliff. I wanted them to put Arsenal in this cliff, but no, bro. No, nothing happened, bro. So
it's difficult for Madrid because I think they're so used to being individuals that to make them a team is going to be difficult for Xabi Alonso. So I feel like it's like trying to bed in an idea, a system, when they were systemless last season, and you saw it that it was just
individualism.
Individual talents, individual FC, and
Yeah.
to make a team out of that, they need a bit more. They need some more pieces as well. I think they obviously
Bro, they
they
need
didn't
a
have.
lot. I think Madrid need a lot more pieces, bro. A lot. They're missing. They're missing a lot of things. They're missing things, bro. It's either they're gonna get players coming from on a free, or they're gonna utilize from their academy. But Madrid is missing pieces. But let's see what Xavi Alonso is gonna do. To be honest, let's see what he's gonna do, because what he did with Leverkusen, won the league in his first season. No, he won a double in his first season. I actually thought he was going to stay at Leverkusen. Then I heard he's going to Hala Madrid. I'm like, I forgot how many Champions League he won with Madrid, but let's see.
Let me check.
I forgot how much, but I know one of the games he was playing, he was injured. So
it was interesting to see that he chose Madrid because he could have gone to Liverpool, but they picked a manager before he was available. He won one in Madrid. He won a Champions League in Madrid and a Champions League in Liverpool as a player. So he has history with both clubs. I feel like his first season was so exceptional. The way he won the league unbeaten. Second season, not so much. Obviously, Bayern, they do what they do best. They got the money in. They came. They conquered. They moved on to the next level. But it's gonna be interesting to see how he handles the big names, the big pressure. This is probably the largest step up you can make as a club manager.
Facts, bro. And it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. He's under a lot of pressure. That the Madrid job. People think the Man United job is pressure. No. A la Madrid. If you do not win, Madristas want you gone. Madristas want you gone.
Immediately.
They want you gone.
So quickly.
Immediately, bro. Immediately. Madristas don't play, bro.
They don't give you time, no.
Bro, listen. I tell people, Man United club will give managers time, right? But listen, Madrid, no. No. They don't care how much trophies you won them. You don't have a good season, they want you out.
Exactly. If anything, they want to probably win. The Madristas want to win this Club World Cup. They want to win it more than anything. I feel like they want to be seen as the best club in the world. Because that's what they are really. If you think about it in regards to 15 Champions Leagues, multiple league titles, it's ridiculous what they
of all the Champions League trophies, Madrid has the most. I seen this meme. I seen this meme on TikTok the other day on Instagram. Nowhere Barca in the 15 Champions League. Nowhere. I'm like, yo, bro. I think they're doing it just because they lost.
Yeah.
Lost the league against Russia. That's crazy though, bro. 15 Champions League trophy, bro. 15.
Yeah.
15 Champions League, bro.
Teams out here with not even one, and they're gloating 15. It's a different level. It's a different stratosphere. It's what you aspire to be, though. That's what you aim for.
Yeah.
Aim for the moon. Maybe hit a couple stars along the way. That's what you really. Bro. That's what you want.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. And it's like, and I'm saying to myself, bro, like, why in the hell, right? Why in the hell are we not aiming for the stars? I mean, like my club, your club, my club, and your club. It's like, the process. This process nonsense is driving me mad, bro.
Yeah, but it's just the social media. You know what I hate so much about modern football, and this wasn't a thing when I was growing up, is the how easy people are influenced by these Twitter spaces, these Twitter accounts that just talk nonsense, or these sport personalities that talk about the club that they used to play for, that they were a part of greatness, and make these kind of things okay.
Yeah.
Big up AK. Love that you're in the building.
Bomb.
Like,
Bosh.
Let's
up AK.
Man City is a club that are doing it right. They're doing it right. They have a bad season. They're putting the P's down to get them back up.
Bro, they already signed like 3-4 players already, bro.
They spent 200 mil in January, a couple bit as well as in the summer already. They're gonna spend even more.
Yeah, we was just talking about that AK. Talking about that AK. Hala Madrid disappointed me. Hala Madrid disappointed the hell out of me, bro.
Exactly. You see, the thing about Madrid as well is that they were so lethargic in the game, and I understand you don't have Mbappe, but you had enough stars, you had enough like for example, this is Trent's first game. Why isn't he doing more to acclimatize him to the team? For me, I just feel like they just didn't care as much.
Speaking of Trent, I understand why Liverpool supporters was booing him now. I understand why they was booing him now, bro, and telling him about himself, bro. Come on, and this man went to Spain and speaking fluent Spanish.
We haven't even talked about that. No, that's the craziest thing. The interview, his first interview, fluent, like he's been learning for years.
No mistake, no nothing. Fluent Spanish.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie to you. Any fan that told Liverpool fans not to be upset, I'm gonna lie, man. If man's doing up like Duolingo streaks, having like teaching and learning fluent Spanish for his first, yeah, it's a mad thing. But you know what, AK, I did like your game against Wadada. Yeah. You scored early and you just controlled the game. Rico Lewis's red card wasn't a red card. It was like 88th minute. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate for the kid because he needs the game time. I need Trent to stay at Madrid. I'm gonna lie to you, Trent, in the El Clasico, barbecue chicken. Who's on the left? On the left is is that Yamal or that's Rafinha? Normally he's on the left.
So you're saying he gonna get cooked up good. Trent's gonna get cooked up good. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. El Clasico against Atletico. Some of these, they've got some decent wingers as well, and obviously it's looking like Nico Williams is gonna go Barca. So if imagine Nico Williams versus Trent in El Clasico.
Yeah. I don't know, bro, but
man. If Nico goes Barca, yeah, he's gonna be eating good. That's just gonna be a free promo.
You say he gonna eating good? Whoa.
Yeah, eating real good. Yeah, it was unfortunate for Rico Lewis. I'm gonna lie to you, I don't think it was a red card. AK, did you feel it like it was a red card? Because for me, I didn't believe it was. I just think the ref was a bit too harsh on that one. But yeah, no. Yeah, Madrid was just disappointing because my team won 2-0 and I felt like we didn't do enough. Like, it wasn't a red. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't. It was a very, but never give the ref a decision to make. That's the thing. That's always what I say when it comes to football. Referees are gonna make mistakes. Never give them that decision. Never make them have to make a choice. That's what I'll say to Rico. So, I mean, you got a Rico case red card, so it is what it is. But yeah, to Madrid, the thing with my club in the Club World Cup is I wanted to make a statement. I wanted a 4-5-0, like something similar to what PSG or Bayern did. And yeah, Real Madrid just did not do that. But I will say this, when it comes to these World Cup kind of competitions, it's never the best team when they're starting out that wins it. So you never know what's going to happen, when they get into the real rounds. But yeah. It's not good enough for the first game. I need Trent to stay in Spain so we can cook him on the right like we always do. If you meet him in the Champions League, that's possible.
Yeah.
Trent learns Spanish to go Richard to get cooked. Pretty much.
Yeah, I gotta love it. Yo, bro, AK, bro, you are hilarious, bro. AK,
yeah,
you are hilarious, bro. You say, yo, Trent went to Madrid to get cooked. Yo, that's funny. That's hilarious, bro.
All the wingers are gonna say adios as they go past him on that wing.
Adios, vamos.
Adios.
Yo, bro, I don't really like Trent because he played for Liverpool, bro. You feel me? Like, I don't. Yeah. You know how I stance on that, bro. Like,
yeah. I hear that.
Like, bro, yeah. You may be going to Madrid, bro, but I remember you played for Liverpool, so I'm not too excited.
But he did them dirty, though.
Yeah, he did them dirty. Yeah. Any player that played for Liverpool and go to a club that I like, other than Man United, no, Bonny, man.
Yeah. See, this sentence, it means more. Him saying that when he says that winning at Liverpool means more. I'm gonna lie, yeah. This is what I'm gonna say to future footballers or managers if they ever end up looking at this channel and watch this. don't speak. like think before you're talking, because what you say on an interview will come back to bite your ass. There is no such thing as loyalty in modern day football.
Not
I don't
anymore.
care if
Not
I
anymore.
don't care if it's your boyhood club. If a Madrid or Barca comes calling, you're gonna think about it. If you have the opportunity to go to a club that's winning more than your club currently, you're gonna think about
Think
it.
about it, bro.
Look at
The only, not to cut you. The only player I know that Sir Alex Ferguson really wanted was Maldini, and he stayed. He stayed at Milan because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. But continue, King. Sorry.
No, man. But the thing about Italian players is they prefer to stay in Italy because think about it's the weather, it's the lifestyle, it's the food. You don't really get that over here. But if you're like a footballer, yeah, there is no such thing as you staying somewhere forever. It doesn't happen. Even the ones that you think are loyal moved on. Lampard played for City. Gerrard had multiple chances where he actually wanted to move on. Even Rooney moved on and wanted to move on at points of time. Even those guys that you say are loyal, they've moved on or thought about moving on at points in their career.
Ronaldo before he went to Madrid, Ronaldo wanted to go the season before to Madrid. But
Yeah, yeah,
Ferguson said no, not yet, not yet, not yet, and then he eventually left. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because who don't
yeah.
want to go play for Hala Madrid?
Exactly. Eden Hazard, one of my favorite players. Madrid came calling. He probably wanted to go earlier, but he got the chance. Thank you for the money, but that's the thing. You need to, there's a pyramid scheme. There's a leveling system when
Yo,
it comes
but
to football.
this is the thing. You notice how Madrid over the years they just focus on the Champions League, focus on the
Yeah.
Champions League. Yes, La Liga, but Champions League, Champions League, Champions League, Champions League,
Mm,
Champions League, Champions League, Champions League. That
yeah.
they tell a player we have 15 Champions League. Help us get more. 15.
Yeah.
That number is going to be stuck in a player's head.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, AK Scousers must be laughing. You know what the truth about Scousers as well is as soon as Trent left, you found out the actual real opinion on Trent from Liverpool fans.
Mm-hmm.
Because for all these years they said he's a good defender. He's not that bad. He doesn't get done on the far post. It's not just all about crossing assists and goals with him. He's one of the best right backs. As soon as they found out he snaked them, did up the Spanish, they told truth. They told
Yeah.
truth. They told you the truth. They said Trent wasn't a good defender. He gets done on the back post. He isn't good at one-on-ones. He ain't the best right back. And they were naming right backs, multiple right backs that were better than him. So for me, it shows that that football fans are very emotional.
Listen, I seen this tweet the other day, right? That Virgil van Dijk.
Mm,
They'll come comparing Virgil van Dijk to Rio Ferdinand and Nevada Vidic. Rio
yeah,
Ferdinand has 5 Premier League titles or
yeah.
6. No, 6 Premier League titles. Vidic has 5. Virgil van Dijk has 2. And
Mm.
you have some man comparing that Van Dijk is better than Vidic and Rio Ferdinand. I said, what kind of drugs you man smoking?
It depends. It depends.
I want to know what kind of drugs you man smoking.
Depends what you're talking about. In terms of as a player, it just depends what you want as a defender. If you want a brick house, if you want someone that's gonna be really solid, that's not gonna let anything get past them, that's gonna be intimidating, then you got your Vidic. Rio Ferdinand was more the Rolls Royce. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the original. He was the original Van Dijk type of light skinned baller that can pass, was able to defend. Good. His partnership with Vidic was scary. I didn't like that partnership. It was a long day for most strikers. So the issue with Van Dijk as well is the type of strikers he's going up against ain't nothing compared to what was back then. So
I know.
it's like apples to orange.
And Vidic and Ferdinand went up against Drogba, went up against Henry. Like come on. I know disrespect to Virgil van Dijk, bro, but don't compare, don't ever compare him to Rio Ferdinand, who has 6 Premier League trophies, 1 Champions League. right? Although Van Dijk has won Champions League too, and but let's not talk about Champions League. Let's put Premier League.
Yeah.
Don't ever put Virgil van Dijk again versus Vidic and Rio Ferdinand ever again. Don't you dare do that. The fuck is wrong
No,
with you?
I respect it. I respect it. Back your boys. Madrid want Rodri. That's a fucking yeah. I'm gonna lie. I don't think Rodri will move. I think you've got him in a decent contract, so I don't think he'll move.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, not Madrid. Madrid. You're a fool. You're a fool, AK. They're comparing Trent to Walker. Can you believe it? I'll be honest, but like Trent and Walker are different. I think Trent is probably one of the best attacking right backs we've ever seen. Walker is pace and power personified. The way his recovery runs, he was unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Was miles better than Trent. I wouldn't say that for me personally. I didn't like. To be honest, I didn't like either Walker or Trent. I feel they're both overrated for what they actually are. But that's just me, innit? But no, I hear that. I hear that. If you like him better than Trent. Don't even compare Van Dijk to Ruben Diaz. Ooh, that is a. I'm gonna lie. I'm against you on that one. I would put Van Dijk over Ruben Diaz. I think that Diaz can be very suspect, especially when he's playing for his country. He's very suspect. That's Walker can take on his man and track back. Yeah, he can. He can. That's what he's best at. But you can see now that he's lost his pace. He ain't the same. But Tuchel in England still keep playing him like
bro.
fools.
Speaking of Tuchel England, bro.
Yeah.
The Senegal game, bro. Oh my god, bro! Listen. You know, I did a short about that, right? When the guy said, Jamie Carragher, this is for you. This is for you. I took a screenshot and I put it as a short, bro.
Yeah.
Jamie Carragher was talking shit about Africa, right? The AFRIKAN. Yeah, bro. This is what I say. If you don't know nothing about something, don't speak about it. Because Jamie Carragher never won a trophy with his league, with his nation. Michael, he played for Chelsea. I don't remember his name. Michael, not Drogba, not FCN. Michael OBK.
Oh, John Obi Mikel.
Yeah, John Obi Mikel. He won the nation. He won a trophy with his nation.
Yeah.
How many footballers in that generation won a trophy with their nation?
Not many. Even Drogba did.
Okay then. So, Jamie Carragher, you scrub. Don't speak. Don't speak on matters you don't know nothing about. Don't speak on matters you don't know nothing about. Yeah.
He never won a league either. The only thing is he won one Champions League. So in that generation of English defenders, he was one of the worst. So
yeah,
I don't even know
why he talks bro, Mr. Own Goals.
Yeah, he
bro,
was.
Bro,
he
listen. When Jamie Carragher was playing against us, bro, I'm like, yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. He gonna score our own goal.
Bro. Yeah. Liverpool back then were the fourth best team, but they were like a far fourth best team. They were pretty much just there. They were just they won that one Champions League. In the league, they weren't really doing much. Yeah, Jamie Carragher wasn't because then you had what in terms of English defenders, you had Terry, you had Ferdinand, Campbell, even Ledley King was better than him. Like you had so many defenders that were better than him at that time.
And the fact that he came from Everton, bro. How you leave Everton to go to the rival? Like Everton, the Merseyside rival is intense too. Like Everton supporters hate Jamie Carragher, bro. They hate that man.
Yeah.
For what he did, they hate that man. They hate that man with a passion, bro. Like you see how Rooney left Everton and came to us. Everton supporters don't hate Rooney. They don't. They don't. But Jamie Carragher, they hate that man with a passion. With a passion. Between
Perez were the payment rejected. I'll say on this, Drogba and Yaya never actually won the AFCON. They came twice. They came
they didn't.
runners
They
up
didn't.
twice.
They didn't.
In
They didn't.
2006, they lost the final to Egypt, and in 2012, they lost to Zambia.
Yeah, it goes to show you, Egypt has won the AFCON more than any other nation in Africa. Period. And that's and bro, you know what I like about Africa, bro? It's when it comes to football, everybody's watching football, bro. Everybody, everyone. And one of these days, bro, I'll like, if it's possible, I'll like to visit all of Africa one day.
Oh yeah,
all of Africa one day. I know it's gonna take a minute, bro, but I would like to visit all of Africa.
On the maps, it's a lot bigger than on the maps. I'll tell you that. It ain't no soft. That's a year. That's a year. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, I know, bro. I like to. I want to visit. I want to visit Ghana. I want to visit Nigeria. I want to visit Gambia. I want to visit Zimbabwe. I want to visit South Africa. You know, and Tunisia. Just to name
Jimmy Carragher is a bloody really unlucky.
Yeah.
It was unlucky for the because the Ivory Coast generation was really good. They just never got over the line. But that's the thing when it comes to Africa. That's the thing people don't understand about AFCON is you may have some great players, but it doesn't mean you're going to win in Africa. Africa's very hard to win. But they
bro. Listen, you see, all the players and leagues in Africa and teams in Africa, all of them players when they play with tenacity and hunger.
Yeah,
they play with the tenacity and hunger and passion. And when I tell people I'm going to start watching AFCON, because the other day I was watching Nigeria versus, I think it was, I forgot who Nigeria was playing. Bro, in the last minute, the other opposition nation scored a goal, and Victor Osimhen lost it, bro. He flipped out. I'm like, yo, I need to watch this more. I need to watch AFCON more, bro. I need to watch AFCON more, because bro, they care, bro. They care. Victor Osimhen lost it, bro. Yeah, bro. So trust me, bro. I'm gonna be watching AFCON more.
I got several Madrid fans online, and they went silent. Of course, you did. They drew with hell out.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. AK love cooking people. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yo, AK. I think the name of your channel should be 4 Pete Cooks. 4 Pete Cooks. That should be the name of your channel. AK 4 Pete Cooks. You just go around start just cooking people, bro. Just cook people.
Yeah. To be honest, that's what you should do for these shorts, like cooking sessions.
Cooking sessions, bro. Cooking sessions like the other day. People like the fact that in the chat said they like when I go on a rant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do a cooking session, bro.
Yeah, when AK cooks.
AK cooks.
A video from like a kitchen with some seasoning. He's like,
yeah. I'm gonna cook you, man, for talking shit, huh? Bruv. Yo, bro. Anytime AK says, bruv, these fucking men.
Because fruit's on a platter.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. AK is one of the most hilarious City fans I've come across. And I've come across a lot of City fans over here, and these City fans over here in America, they know fuck all. Some of them know stuff, some of them don't. But AK, bro, AK is hilarious. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. Yeah. Yo, I don't know. I don't know if I sent you the clip, King, but I told you, man was cooking City fans. Talked about any of these players, call our legends scrubs. They're going to be sat down by me and educated about our club. Yo, bro, that was too funny. That was too funny.
They're on the bandwagon. Right? Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
well, that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. It's a good thing and a bad thing when you become a bigger club because you get a lot more fans that follow you
Fake
because you're winning.
fans. Fake fans.
Yeah, but that's what you need, though. I think that puts your club to the next level. I think the more fans you get, the bigger your club becomes.
Hmm.
It allows you to elevate as a team. So as
But
much as they may be not real, you need those type of people.
this is what I'll say about to those fans, right? Learn about your club though. Learn
Yeah,
about learn
yeah,
about it. Learn about it. Bro. People could nobody couldn't tell me a year. Some Man United fans, like the first time Man United won their first Champions League was in the 60s. I think it was. I don't remember in the six. I don't remember in the 60s which year in the 60s because I wasn't born around that time. But I could tell people I know we won the treble in 1999 and in 2008.
mm,
I know we have 3 Champions League trophies.
mm,
Some of them don't even know, bro. They don't even know that.
yeah. It's difficult because, like, especially when you're a new fan. Yeah. If you're not willing to learn, if you're not willing to do research, like, and that's the thing. It's not like you. It's not like in the past where you don't have the tools. You have Google. You have Bing.
Mm-hmm.
All the search engines. You can search anything up. You can find out everything about the club. You can even go on the wiki page. It'll give you the whole history list, and you can learn
Mm-hmm.
about everything, every
Mm-hmm.
disaster, every good season, bad season. You can even go through particular seasons, see which seasons you won this, what manager you had. Yeah, man. You just have got to take the time to learn.
Facts. That's true. Yeah, bro. That comment right there. That yes, bro. Yo, bro. Listen, a lot of fans don't even know that, bro. Yo, bro. When it was in World War II, Man United play at their old stadium.
Yeah,
Man United had to share a stadium with them because of the bombing of Old Trafford. Old Trafford got bombed the hell up. Pause on that, but some of these fans
yeah,
don't even know, bro. They don't even know, but I leave them be,
yeah.
kid. I leave them be.
Yeah. To be honest, Etihad was a stadium built for, I think, was it Olympics or was it for the Commonwealth? It was one of them. It was originally not even for football, and then Man City moved there because they were a main road before, so
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't even built for football. So they probably don't even know that. So,
Mm-mm.
but yeah, it's similar. It's similar case with West Ham's new stadium. There are probably people out here that don't know that West Ham was in Upton Park. Yeah, see, the Olympics. I knew it was one of them Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Same with West Ham Stadium, built for another cause, and now they're there.
Yeah,
But
and
people don't know about Upton Park. That's
I
similar
what you call
situation.
it? Mike's told me that the stadium they're in now, West Ham is renting it out. They're paying to play there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't buy that stadium. You can't buy it.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
and there's a lot of rent to pay. To be honest.
Yeah, bro, it's a lot. It's a lot. And to be honest with you, bro, like, what can I say, bro? What can I say, bro? Oh wait, it was mainly built
Yeah,
for Olympics until the club decided to move to the. Yeah. True,
yeah, man.
bro.
Similar with the West Ham situation.
I feel like people just need educate just to all the new fans, whichever club you want to support, educate yourself on the club.
Yeah,
Educate yourself on the club, please. Any club you want to support, educate yourself about the club because fans will ask you certain questions. Real fans like me, like King, like AK will ask you certain fucking questions, and if you can't get give us close proximity to the right answer,
yeah.
then we know you're plastic.
Mm. I
And I'm
was
not.
even watching.
Go ahead.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
I was watching a video. And it was about why do some of the Chelsea shirts have red on them?
Mm-hmm.
And people don't realize that the red is for the Chelsea pensioners, and that our club was originally around that. So that's why if you see some of our away kits or fur kits, they have bits of red on it for
Mm-hmm.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Even sometimes our home kit has bits of red, even though we're the blue team and all our enemies, like, all the teams we don't like are in red. Liverpool, Arsenal, United are in red. We still have red in our kit for the pensioners. People don't even know that. Main Road is now transformed to housing complex. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They did this. They did the same thing to Arsenal's old stadium, Highbury.
Yeah.
You can live there now.
Yeah. So, bro, it's like what I understand, bro, and trust me, there's stuff about my club I don't even know, because you have people who've been supporting the club for generations and generations and generations. There's a lot of shit I don't even know, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? There's a lot of shit I don't even know. But I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. No, I'm not saying I'm not saying that. Oh, I know everything there is to know about Man United. I wasn't there when the club was formed. I wasn't there when we got relegated. Bro, you have fans. Remember when we got relegated, bro? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yes, it's important to learn from older fans. It is
100%, 100%.
Because that knowledge that they pass, it'll be lost.
Yeah,
and this is why I'm glad we're doing this, bro. We talk football. It could be any club. We talk anything that we want.
Yeah, man. Keep it honest.
We're being honest, bro. We're not sugarcoating nothing. We're not faking nothing. Our natural reactions is how we feel. Our actual passion is how we feel, bro. When I go on a rant, people think I'm faking. I'm not faking. That's my natural friggin' reaction, bro. When a certain player is at my club doing all, I'm livid about that. And people think I'm faking. I'm faking about my club. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, man. But AK, you are right. The older fans tell you a lot more about the history of the club. Yeah, they do. They do. They tell you things that you weren't around to see.
Yeah.
And it's weird. And it's weird when people talk about different clubs and the situations. Like Chelsea was sold for £1. A lot of people didn't even know that. We were close to not being even existing anymore. And I'm not even talking about the recent situation. It's not the first time, but yeah, man. There's a lot of stuff people don't know about. All the City fans tell you about the experience when they were going to Main Road. Yeah, that's true. Main Road, Highbury, them old school stadiums. The thing about Stamford Bridge, which I love, is it's an old school style stadium where it's closely packed, tight knit. You can hear the noise stays within the stadium. A lot of the modern day stadiums aren't like that. That's why I think West Ham fans are upset that they moved, because the atmosphere you get from Upton Park compared to where they are now in London Stadium is night and day. It's probably the same feeling that City fans had when they moved to the Etihad, or I think it wasn't called the Etihad originally. It was the Olympic Stadium, but yeah, when they moved to that stadium as well compared to Main Road. Even with Arsenal fans from Highbury to Emirates, the different kind of feeling you get, it's a different feeling when you get. And the thing about it is, it's funny, when Arsenal first moved to Emirates, they were told that they were gonna compete with the best. They still haven't. Imagine that, all these years later, you've gone away from the stadium you've always wanted to be a part of. You moved away to a bigger stadium and it hasn't done it.
And this is the thing with me about Old Trafford. You move to Old Trafford. I think we should they should just stay at Old Trafford and just rebuild the whole stadium. That's what I think. Instead of building a whole new friggin' stadium, bro. You think I want my club to be Lord.
Did Roman he did some upgrades, and we added hotels and stuff like that, but not like a full rebuild. He wanted to. There was actually even plans for a rebuild, but because there was a couple things that went in it against him. One, he wasn't allowed in the country because he was Russian, and then obviously he had to scrap those plans because he wasn't even allowed in the country to do it. And then after that, obviously the club got taken away from him. So
he wanted
to do something, he couldn't.
Now that's the crazy thing, is, bro. You feel me? He had nothing to do with the whole situation. Him personally, nothing. But once you link with people, But that's how it goes.
Yeah, and the money for the club hasn't gone to the rightful people of Ukraine either. So
Hmm.
it's like it's messed up. It was a messed up situation. But yeah, Roman had plans. He just never able to execute them for one reason or another. But the main reason was he wasn't. That's if you notice, if you look at Roman's tenure, the first half compared to the second half. First half, he was at games every week. He was there all the time. You could see the helicopter would come in. The second half, you saw the difference. He wasn't there as much. He wasn't spending as much money. He didn't care as much to rebuild everything as well. Yeah, they did. I would prefer a rebuild of Stamford Bridge, but I think the problem with London is there's not enough space for you to make a big enough stadium for you to be sustainable in the long term. So I think we're gonna have to move.
Yeah, but
Unfortunately,
move
it's
where
gonna be a
though?
long day.
Move
I
where?
think old school area. That's
Mm,
probably the area they're looking at.
mm, mm. So are you excited for a new stadium?
Like a rice cooker, by the way. That's why that's it. Romwage's stadium looks like a rice cooker. No, I'm not actually, because the problem with moving to a new stadium is they use it as an excuse not to spend money, and then the second thing is prices will go up, um, excuses will go up, PR will go up. Look at every team that's moved to a new stadium that isn't City. What's How have they benefited from it?
No,
Have they got better from it?
no.
Are they gonna have better? Are they gonna win things from it? No. So
Only one team won something recently because of our blunders.
yeah, like even like Spurs, yeah, Spurs, White Hart Lane compared to the whatever their stadium's called, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Like, there is no benefit. The only people that benefits are the owners, and they're normally money grabbers anyway. So why
Yep,
would I care
yep,
if
yep,
these
yep,
these
bro.
owners get more
And
money?
that's the crazy thing, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, it is one of the best in England. I mean, it's probably like maybe fifth. I would say. I would say you probably got
Yeah,
Wembley.
what's the
Tottenham.
capacity of the Etihad, by the way?
Let me check. Etihad. I don't think it's that much, unless they've increased it. Because the last time I checked, it wasn't that much. No. 52,900.
Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
So they've increased it because it used to be 40,000. So they increased it a bit.
Mm.
But yeah, I think in terms of now with the new step, it's increased. Yeah, it's increased.
Mm.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna even increase it in even more. That's good. That's good. Because I think like in terms of stadiums that I like, I would say Tottenham Stadium's nice, Emirates is nice, Wembley, and then an old school stadium that's really nice is St James's Park, Newcastle.
Mm. Mm.
I remember, I remember it was funny when Mike Ashley turned it to the Sports Director, or something like that. Fans were pissed where he had the Sports Director all over. So I'm happy that they've got new owners because Mike Ashley was the worst. He probably was the worst owner in Premier history.
Mm. Yeah, bro. But right now, bro, I feel like this generation of football is not the generation that we used to. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, you know how when people see our natural reaction, how we talk, how we say things, how passionate we are, they look at it as us as if we're overreacting or it's just a game. I'm like, bro, what? Like the other day, I'm on lunch break, I'm at work and I'm watching a game, right? I'm like, how the hell you do that? How you missed that? How you missed that? Somebody looking at me like I'm overreacting. I said, bro, I said, listen, y'all need to understand this is life. Understand this is very fucking important to me. Oh, it's just a game. It's just a game, King. It's just yo. When they say that shit to me, King, I just they look him at work because I would slap people in their face,
straight uppercuts.
bro. Like what?
Yeah, Been to St James's Park, beautiful stadium, man. Yeah, it is. It is.
Mhm.
I saw Alan Shearer's old England shirts. Yeah, man. Quality striker. Same celebration, but
Bro,
quality.
if I'm gonna buy any shirts, it'll be retro shirts. It'll be retro
Yeah.
shirts. Bro, I'm not buying no new kit. Yeah, the
Yeah.
new shirt look nice. Oh, Theater Dreams, bro. I'm not buying no no new merch.
No, I hear that. If I was supporting a team that wasn't doing anything, like I wouldn't buy them much. Like there's no point. It's too expensive anyway as well.
I'm not buying
Might
it.
as well get the kits when you were winning things.
Facts.
Like Man City can get kits, Liverpool can get kits because they're winning things. So you buy all the merch you want, but if you're a team that's not winning anything, if you're an Arsenal fan, just get a kit with Henry on the back. United get an old Ronaldo top or old Rooney top or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The club shop was also lit. Yeah, man, them Geordies loved football. I ain't gonna lie to you. So yeah, it would have made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they deserve it though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they deserve it, bro. 70 years, bro.
Mm, yeah, man.
But no, it's not 70 years. But when they won a trophy, when they get promoted, they win that trophy. So that's a trophy. So that's two trophies they have.
Yeah,
That promotional trophy and the League Cup. But when it comes to when I say major trophy, yeah, that's the first major trophy they won in 70 years.
yeah, man. And it's deserved. I think they're gonna win a lot more. They're gonna be a team that's gonna be a problem going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Even though the rumors with players moving, I don't think they're gonna move. I
I
think
think it's. I
I
don't
think
think.
Newcastle's a place you want to stay at. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
move
I
from
don't
there.
think Isak leaving.
You
Isak's
think
not.
he's leaving?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's leaving. I don't think he's leaving at all. I think he's gonna
Yeah.
stay. Yo, AB, what's up, AB?
Big
Yes,
up.
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm good, man. We're just here talking footy as usual. Yeah.
Newcastle will be a lot. Listen, I'm gonna say it now. Newcastle's winning a Premier League before Arsenal. Let me just put that out.
Hey, yo, bro, yo, King, the way y'all you say it, do you say it with a straight face? No, no, no. King do not like Arsenal, bro. King do not like Arsenal, and a lot of people don't know this. King came from two Arsenal supporters, and he chose to support Chelsea.
I live near Stamford Bridge, and yeah, they took me to Stamford Bridge, and it was Chelsea from there. But I don't hate Arsenal, the club. I hate their fans. I think their fans are a bit over
Man,
the top.
it's the fans.
Yeah, they're internet fans. But
The
the reason why I say this when it comes to Newcastle as well is because they have owners that are ambitious. That's the that's the key thing with when you have a club is that they're in terms of Premier League football, there's only two owners that are ambitious. That's Newcastle and Man City. Liverpool owners are here or there. They can be ambitious at times. Sometimes they don't want to be. They're 50-50. They either go one way or the other. But Arsenal, us, United, who are Tottenham, every other team in the league don't have ambitious owners. They don't.
Mm,
They're either money flippers like Brighton and Brentford, or they're hoarding money like R ones or United ones, stuff like that. They're not really. Ambition comes from putting in the right money in the right places. So that's for me. See the legend duo, and I agree, man. It's gonna win for the Gooners. Definitely, we will be there. Arsenal equals keyboard warriors.
Yo,
I chose City because I hate United with
bro.
a passion. I hear that. I hear that.
I'm not gonna lie. That the man said we will be there. Yo, bro, that's funny. That's funny. Yo, bro.
I'm gonna lie. The day Newcastle win a league, that city is gonna turn into Gotham. I'm gonna lie to you. You're gonna see a real trophy parade, a real proper parade. I'm gonna lie. This ain't gonna be not like nothing else. That whole city's gonna be outside. The whole city. So, and they deserve it because if you had the Mike Ashley for that long, and the foolishness he was doing, yeah, man, it's about time. It's about time.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy though. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy.
tune will go on a party. Yeah, the tune will. But yeah, I just think for me, I'll even say this, so you know I'm not even being biased. I think Newcastle will win a league before my team at this current moment.
Because based on the trajectory they're on.
Yeah.
Fair.
If they keep the players they keep and continue buying more and continue the way they're going and stop their players leaving to the bigger clubs and tell them, listen, we're on the way to win big things. That's the mark. These next two summers is going to decide whether I'm true on that point or not. Because you don't sell Gordon, you don't sell Isaac, you don't sell Gomeres, you don't sell Tonali, you don't sell any of them. You add. That's what Newcastle need to do. They have one of the best 11s in the league. They just need to add. Maybe upgrade on the right wing. Maybe get another centre back. Get a younger goalkeeper. Get that James Trafford done from Burnley or someone like that. Pretty much on the way.
Facts.
Ain't no. Anyways, you're right, Goff. I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, they are a party town. 100%.
Yeah. Hold on, something fell for me. Hold up. What the fuck was that?
No problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro. That's crazy though. It's crazy how you said it. Yo, they're gonna win a league before my club. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. I look at trajectory. I look at ownership, and I look at what I've seen before. And when it comes to Middle Eastern owners, all they care about is win. They don't care about the price. They care about is win, win, and win. So
yeah,
they will be more ambitious than my club. They'll be more ambitious than Arsenal, United, Tottenham, Liverpool. They'll be more ambitious than Liverpool. The only team that will probably compete with them machine for machine is probably City. The moment that Newcastle is allowed to spend big P's is the moment that everyone's got to look around and understand what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You can read that.
Rasta, we're cooked, brother. Newcastle gonna win the treble before we win the league at this rate, bruh. I don't say we're cooked. You know, I don't know, but hopefully we could get back in the right path, bro. Hoping, because I'm to the point where I'm just like, oh Lord,
Yeah.
I'm just tired. You know.
Yeah. But Newcastle, they're on the right way. Next season it's Liverpool City. Season after that, who knows? I think if Newcastle are able to keep their top talent and add to their team, and I say get themselves a right winger, centre back. That's what they a right winger, centre back, and probably a better centre mid than Joe Linton. You pretty much got a team already. You got Lewis Hall, Livermore fullbacks. You got Gordon, Isaac. You just need a right winger. But yeah, man. I know. So we talked about it, but yeah, no, Madrid. They didn't show up. That's what happened.
They didn't show up, bro. They felt they embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Wait. Go back to the comment before that. Nah, but no doubt we could curse. We get cursed. God capillary, but not still. Okay. Yeah, bro. Like honestly, bro. Like embarrassment, bro.
It was. But I think Madrid have time to get this right. I do like Xabi Alonso as a manager. I would say that, but it's just not. It's not good enough. You need a bit more energy, a bit more urgency about your play. I feel like they just were playing on like 1%, 10% at most when they need to be at 100. It's like they were throwing out a battery. That's what they were playing like. That's what it felt like.
Facts.
That's what they felt like. They just felt like they were just going through the motions. They didn't feel like they were. They didn't feel like it was serious for them, and they can't afford to do that.
It's shambolic and disgraceful, bro. It's shambolic and disgraceful, bro. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Lord. What can we say though? What can we say though, bro? It is what it is, mate.
No, it's not good enough for Madrid. They should have won that game by a lot.
Yeah, of course, bro. They should have more than won that. You know what?
You look at what PSG and Bayern did. Like that's the blueprint of what you do in this type of tournament. You put that.
Exactly.
You put
Yeah,
the
yeah,
statement.
yeah. PSG put Atletico Madrid in a cliff, bro. They put them in a
Yeah.
cliff, bro. They put them in a cliff. Yeah. Oh, bro. Ah. PSG is a contender to win that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. What they did was even worse because they did it against another European team. It wasn't like it was a no-name team. They did it against one of the best teams in Spain, and they did it with ease. With ease. Outclassed, out-dominated the Simeone team.
Liga is not a farmers league no more. It's not a farmers league no more. It's not a farmers league no more. They won. They're the biggest team in friggin' Paris now. They have European pedigree now.
I don't like the farmers league comment because for me it's not about whether it's a farmers league or not. Because the French league is the 5th best league in the world, but that's because there's not much money in that league. In all honesty, outside of PSG, because of the owners they have, and it's down to their federation really, because French football in itself has a lot of talent, and for me, I feel like when it comes to French football, their league could be a lot better place if they were able to input more money into the league and have a better situation when it comes to sponsorships, TV deals. Like their league is messing up. I think that's the one thing that the English league is great at is promotion, putting the league out there. Because I think your French league was able to keep the talent and not allow them to go away and go all across Europe.
Bro. They be dominating.
Yeah, man, look at the French talent all across the Premier League, the Spanish league, Italy.
Bro,
keep that in home and use different levels.
I like Saliba. Saliba got class.
Yeah. It's a similar situation to the Dutch league. They have so much talent, but they let it go all the way. They don't put the money into the league, and the league slowly just becomes worse and worse. And you have one of the greatest teams in history in Ajax not looked at the same, even though they have 3 Champions Leagues, even though they have the history of Johan Cruyff, was one of the best academies.
The godfather of football, they call him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, bro. Facts. So, whew, bro. It's gonna be interesting in football. I tell you that.
By the way, King, when did you start supporting Chelsea? 99, 2000, around that time. That's when I got into football. It's around the time of Zola, Hasselbank. My mum took me to a Stamford Bridge game, and it was around the time where you can actually buy tickets from outside. People were haggling for tickets, and we got some tickets. We went into the bridge, and this was when Bridge was unruly. All you heard was swear words and man shouting and screaming up on their seats. And yeah, man, I just loved the club from then. Really, Zola, Hasselbank were my favorites. I met Hasselbank in the club shop, got a signature from him. Yeah, man, it was from there really. Saliba is a defender I highly rate. Yeah, man, he's a quality. He is a quality defender. He has had some bozo moments this year. I think Gabriel has been better than him. I would say that though. I hate Gabriel with passion. I'm a bit opposite for you. I think Gabriel's been the better defender last season, especially. But wait, why do you hate him? I want to know. Why do you hate Gabriel? What did he do to you?
Wait, what? Why? Yeah, why? Why?
Yeah, I want to know.
Explain.
That's I hate him with a passion. What did he do? I started supporting City when we had Robinho, Joe, and Alano. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that time period. That's when you first started getting the money in. I hear that. Yeah. I remember the Robinho signing because we were linked with him for time, and I thought he was going to come to us. Next thing I know, City out of nowhere. Big bid.
because he's an up. Wait, bro. You don't like him because he's an up?
No, but what did he do? Because the only thing I know about Gabriel is that one time when Haaland scored and he dashed the ball in his head. That's all I remember from the City Gabriel situation.
Bro, that's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
That Robinho, Joe Alano, that's like around 2008, isn't it? That time, I think. That's 2008 time. Yeah, man. Good times. Oh, he likes to rile us up. True, but that's the kind of player you like, though. I think if he's on your team, you'll love him. But yeah, I understand if he's on another team, you hate him. But yeah, man. That was like Diego Costa back in the day for us. I loved him when he was on my team. But you hate him when you're against a guy like that, man. Just a straight demon for no reason. Especially the South American players, that they will have that in them. Will have that kind of demon.
Facts.
And he can hold that. He didn't win a trophy yet after winning an FA Cup and cursed plate. Well, first of all, I don't consider that plate a trophy. It's a dish. A plate is what you put your food on when you have lunch and dinner. So we don't acknowledge no plates. The FA Cup, we'll give him that one. He won an FA Cup. Like good for him. That's a good trophy to win. I respect the FA Cup, but yeah, it's been 5 years though. It's been 5 years, so can't wait to smash these man next season. That's big talk. That's big talk. You have to back it up. Better make sure that you're ready for that matchup.
Facts.
That's the kind of talk that I can't really say we're gonna smash any man. I don't believe in my attackers right now. I'll be honest with you. So just give me free for me. Just get me 3 points. That's all I need. 3 points and a comfortable game. Anything else you want to talk about, Rasta, before we end this?
People, I gotta say this is gonna be an interesting game in footy this season. I already gave the manager the first 10 games to prove something to me. If you get something out of the first 10 games, okay. Other than that, yeah. And people, King will be on my channel tomorrow, and we're gonna talk footy as usual. And yo, listen, subscribe to the channel, smash the like, spread the word. We're trying to get him to 100 subs. I think he's on 34 subs at the moment, so we're trying to get him to his first 100. You know,
I hear that. Thank you. Subscribe to Rasta Stocks as well. We will. Colo Torre and Pep Linders. You got 2 Peps and a Colo. I hear that. Other than that, alas, I hear that. AK. Well, you're probably one of the favorites. For United fans, it's annoying. For me, I don't mind it. Anybody but Arsenal. So you know the slogan, ABA. Anybody but Arsenal. For me over here.
Yo, bro.
Well, keep it real.
Anybody but Arsenal. Anybody. Yo, bro.
I can't let this. I hear that. You got the scouts.
Yes.
Arsenal,
yes,
man.
I hear that.
So I don't mind when City win it in the Oil Boys. We used to be a part of the Oil Coalition. We left that. We're in the American source now, so is what it is. But this has been 45-minute footy talk. It's been longer than 45 minutes, but this has been African King.
That's the twist. That's the surprise of it. And man, then we'll be back tomorrow on my channel, so keep your notifications on, live, buzzing. Yeah, bruv.
Yeah, man. The throne is ours. I like that confidence. I like that. Anyway, peace.
Bosh.